You want to know what's going on at Ginn Resorts just for kids? You want to go behind the scenes and see how it all comes together? You want to know how to pack the most fun into every minute? Well, you're in the right place. This is GTV Kids.
We're here at Gatorland. There are snakes, birds, and even a skunk. Let's check it out. Gatorland is the alligator capital of the world. This 110-acre theme park and wildlife preserve is home to about 1,500 alligators and crocodiles. I had a chance to catch up with Brett Chisholm for an inside look. So Brett, how did Gatorland get started?
Well, Gatorland started in 1949. See, Gatorland was just a lake at one time, and Mr. Godwin, our founder, he was driving by this lake. He said, you know what? That'd be a perfect place to show everybody what alligators look like and what all they do. And the alligators have a rounded shaped head.
After a brief history about this great attraction, it was time to meet the Lil Tykes.
This little alligator right here, he's 4 months old. He's a little tiny guy, and even when he's this size, he still has teeth in his mouth. Come on, son, open up. There you go, see it? He's got little teeth in there. He's got 82 of them.
So even if this is a little grunt, he still has 82 teeth. I'm glad someone was with me that knew what they were doing. Hey, I'm about to wrestle a gator. Well, not me. They are. So good luck.
Right, can I get a great big howdy?
Howdy! This is a one-of-a-kind show featuring Gatorland's top wrestlers against reptiles that can grow to be 8 feet. I'm here with Marco, the gator wrestler. So Marco, how long have you been wrestling gators?
I actually started volunteering wrestling alligators when I was 12 years old at a place in South Florida, and I recently moved up here to Gatorland in Orlando about 6 months ago. I like educating the public about alligators and getting to know alligators a little bit more for people, because a lot of people don't understand them. They're a mysterious creature, and a lot of people are afraid of them. The more they know about them, the less they can be afraid of them.
Now it was time to do a little one-on-one with these awesome animals, and the best way to do that is through their stomachs.
Go ahead and feed him, right to the side of his head.
So it didn't actually land by the side of the head, but after a couple of tries, I finally got it in the right spot. Boy, were they hungry. They said they're gonna bring out a surprise animal. Oh man, who could that be? So how old is Orwell Roscoe Pancake IV?
He is about 6 months now, so he's still kind of a baby, but he's about full grown. He might get a little bit bigger.
Wow, it's been a great day at Gatorland, and the skunk didn't even smell. Make sure you check this place out next time you're in Orlando. Hey, it's Ashley. We're here at Fantasy of Flight. Let's check it out. Visiting Fantasy of Flight is like going back in time. This 1,000-acre attraction is home to over 150 vintage planes, which makes it the largest private collection in the world. I'm with Kermit Weeks. He owns all these planes. So Kermit, how did you get these planes?
Well, I started collecting them when I was about 25 years old, and one led to another. I got one, then another one, and another one. And it was kind of like a snowball. It started going downhill from there, and all of a sudden I ended up with the largest private collection of old airplanes in the world.
And what a collection! They had big planes, little planes, boat planes, and they even have a car plane. And the best part is, most of them still fly.
This airplane is called a P-51 Mustang, and it's painted up in the colors of the black fighter pilots who flew for the United States in World War II. They were called the Tuskegee Airmen.
This museum is made for kids. Instead of the airplanes being off limits and behind ropes, kids can climb all over the planes and explore. I had a chance to catch up with Jim for the inside scoop. What do kids enjoy here?
Well, they enjoy the immersion experience when you first entered, where we went through the B-17 bomber. They enjoy making airplanes here and playing this game. That noise you've heard in the background, that's a hot air balloon simulator that the kids can ride on. We also have a hang gliding simulator, and we also have some Corsair simulators that the kids seem to enjoy quite a bit.
Talk about your cool video games. I was actually able to jump into a World War II Corsair and do a little dogfighting of my own.
Kids, we especially want to touch because it's at a time in their life when they're looking ahead for their big future, trying to figure out what they want to do, what they like in life. But somehow we want to use the airplanes to touch them to discover themselves and figure out what they want to do in life.
This place is so cool. I even learned how airplanes are built.
It's always aircraft from the beginning of time up to now, where a lot of them are held together by small aluminum rivets, and they have to be put into the airplane and they have to be shot into the airplane with a rivet gun.
Now it was time to put my airplane designing skills to the test. Jim, let's see who can make the best paper airplane.
You're on.
After a couple of tries, it was time to answer that all-important question.
Let's see if it flies.
After taking into consideration the airspeed velocity, wingspan, and the peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I had for lunch, I gave it a try. After all was said and done, we ended in a tie. Jim, thanks for showing me everything.
Oh, you're welcome, Ashley.
Kids, you've got to check out Fantasy of Flight. Hey, this is Ashley. We're here at Boggy Creek Airboat Rides. Let's see what airboating is all about. So what exactly is an airboat? Well, you take a big propeller and a loud engine, slap it on the back of a boat, and you've got yourself 502 horsepower of fun. We're with Wayne from Boggy Creek Airboat Rides. So Wayne, what's this all about?
Well, we can take you out on a 30-minute tour and take you around, show you some wildlife, turtles, snakes, birds, bald eagles, just about anything. It's a lot of fun. We take a lot of kids out, have a lot of kids groups come out. We actually offer a 30-minute ride, a 45-minute private tour, and a 1-hour night ride.
A night ride will actually give you a better chance of seeing a gator, since this is when they like to feed. I heard there are gators out there. What's the biggest one you've seen?
The biggest one I've seen is about 15 feet long, which is just about as long as this boat here. Don't see him that often, but he's out there.
These U.S. Coast Guard approved boats can reach speeds of up to 65 miles per hour. This is definitely the answer to your need for speed. What do you think kids like best about the boat rides?
Oh, I think the kids like the turns the best. When you slide that boat back and forth, they love that. And getting wet, and it gets kind of choppy out there. You can turn a little bit and a little splash come over the front. Kids love that.
It's kind of like riding a roller coaster on the water, except everything you see is as natural as it gets. You're a boat captain. How do you work these things?
Well, it's pretty simple, really. It's just an airboat, and you just turn the key, and this propeller moves. That's behind us, and it blows air, and this is how I steer. There's no reverse, and we can't back up.
So what are these for?
Here, I'll show you.
So I figured out real quick what those earmuffs were for. Listening to that engine start up was awesome. I felt like I was in some kind of race boat. All of a sudden we were moving and Captain Wayne and I were off to our adventure. Let me tell you, nothing can beat the feeling you get when you start moving across the water. Just remember to try and keep your mouth closed as much as possible during the ride. Wow, that was crazy. Thanks for the ride, Wayne.
You're welcome, Ashley, anytime.